I felt like I was stuck, and I needed something to propel me out of this patient mindset that I had and move on with the rest of my life, but I didn't know how to do it.
Surgery, chemo, radiation, and each appointment is laid out and someone is telling you what to do, and then all of a sudden you're done and you kind of think, now what?
My name is Beth Wilmes, and I am the founder and CEO of Faith Through Fire. Our mission is to reduce the fear and anxiety breast cancer patients feel and replace it with hope and a path toward thriving. This Survivorship Bootcamp was built with the intention to help people transition into survivorship after they're done with active or primary treatment. We wanted to create something that really equipped men and women to not just survive breast cancer, but thrive despite it.
It's easy to get in your own head about your recovery, or is it coming back? How am I going to know if it's coming back? Am I doing the right things? Does my diet matter? It's easy to just kind of get caught up in the anxiety surrounding those feelings.
After my breast cancer diagnosis, it was difficult knowing what to do next, what the next steps were, and finding out who I needed to go to.
I left boot camp feeling like I sort of had a plan to deal with what had happened with the year of breast cancer treatment and all that had meant. I felt like I had literally I had a notebook of ways to process it and deal with it.
It gave me some of the tools that I needed to get myself out of the rut that I felt like I was in with worry and negative self-talk.
I realized that I needed some help to get me from being an active cancer patient to a survivor. After attending the boot camp, I'm in a much better space mentally.
I didn't realize how much I wasn't taking care of myself before I was diagnosed. And after diagnosis, I realized I was putting myself on the back burner to everything in life, and I just didn't want to do that anymore.
We spent a lot of time in this boot camp talking about understanding trauma and talking about the impact of trauma and the encouragement that can be found in concepts like neuroplasticity.
The idea of neuroplasticity, like this is the way you might be thinking now, but you don't have to stay there. There are specific tools and methods and ways to move out of that mindset. That was, I have to say, it was life-changing. It really was.
We are going to spend money on our physical health, and our physical health is important, but I feel like our mental health is just as, if not more important.
The reason that we started this boot camp was because cancer is really traumatic, and when you don't close that trauma loop, people get stuck and they stop participating in life, and they lose connection to themselves, others, or God. What we want to do is encourage you that you don't have to go back to that person you were before. You can be better than you were before, and this boot camp's designed to get you there.